And as I was sitting there watching the game with Benny Fowler yesterday, he said, like, you got to ask Aqib, one of the greatest pick six artists in NFL history, what it's like to get a pick six in Mile High in a big game.
Surprisingly, RK, it's very, very quiet. When it's happening, you just hear like, and then you hear, it's crazy. It's like, hey, it's magical, RK.
Oh yeah, they gonna get a leader, a real physical player. No, I ain't gonna be BSing that practice. I'm gonna come out there ready to work, ready to play, make plays on the field, go get sacks from his D line. Just make plays out there.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome into the No Lie Zone, aka the No Game This Week Zone. Broncos lock
There
up
we go.
the number 1 seed in the AFC. Wow, what a time to be alive. 14-3.
Hey, 14-3, man. Who would have thought? All the motherfuckers was hating on Bo. Who would have thought we'd pop out number 1 seed, 14-3, just like we said the whole time, RK.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, to put 14 wins into perspective, there's only 5 quarterbacks ever who have won 14 games twice. It's Tom Brady, it's Peyton Manning, it's Joe Montana, it's Sam Darnold just joined the club, and one more that I'm blanking on. But it's elite company of people who have done it twice. Bo's in his second year, he's done it once.
Right. So he got a great opportunity to join that club. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's just obviously with a 17-game schedule, it's a little bit different than it was for guys like Joe Montana, but just unbelievable to see the way this team went through this regular season, to win 14 games, to lock up this 1 seed, and they accomplished everything you can possibly accomplish in the regular season.
They did. And one of the major things I think they accomplished was they finished with the number 2 scoring defense, number 2 run defense, and so on, man. You end the year on a high note on defense, man. Like I said, I want to see this turnover train, you know what I'm saying, get the rolling. Boop. Pick to the crib, we get a strip sack, like had another hit that should have been a fumble, man. That's you wanted to see us do whatever in the offense. I don't give a fuck about offense, RK. The offense gonna do what it do. It's gonna go as that defense go. I want the defense to kind of start getting hot going into the tournament, and I think we did that.
Absolutely. Back-to-back weeks where the defense had an elite performance. Obviously, Trey Lance didn't put up much of a fight, but it was it's a great momentum builder for the last 2 weeks for them to kind of get rolling after a little bit of a tough day out there against the Jags. Things are obviously going to get harder from here. Quickly, though, let's just talk about that game in general and just kind of what your reaction was to it.
I felt like we did enough, man. We scored a touchdown on defense. We drive down, get a field goal. We had to lead the whole game. Sean definitely kept a lot of ammo in the chamber. You know what I'm saying? We ain't run too many plays. Simple boots, simple run game, simple drop back pass. He kept it very vanilla, and he gonna empty the chamber in these playoffs. You best believe that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we did just enough. We got another strip sack, put us in great field position. We try to score on the vanilla plays. We don't. We take the field goal. Have a nice return from Mims. We try to score. We don't. We take the field goal, bro. This is a team who's clearly tapping out. Clearly, they don't want to win. They're not trying to win. So why would we come out and empty the tank to score 30 points? For what? There's no point. You know what I'm saying? We come out, we do whatever we got to do to win the game. Luckily, my dog Bowles ain't went down for a hot second. Luckily, he cool. Hey, man, let's just do just enough to win the game. They want to do just enough to lose it. We'll do just enough to win it, man. So 19-3, that's a pretty good day, you ask me, man. I ain't tripping.
Yeah, I've joked about this on a few shows now. I let myself get into a place where I was expecting more from them and was frustrated during the game. I don't know why I did, because I haven't done that all season. But as I stepped back and as I've looked at this, I really think it comes down to this. So like ESPN, FPI or whatever gives the Chargers, I think, a 46-48% chance
That's what I'm
of beating
saying.
the Patriots, which means there's a 46-48% chance that is who you were playing in the first round of the playoffs. Because if they win, it's automatic. That's who you're getting. And so I don't think I thought that through enough going into the game to realize you're in control. Like, you have a very good chance of playing this team. Don't give them anything that they can use against you in a few weeks, because they already pulled the plug and said, we're not giving you anything.
Exactly. That's my point. It's like this could be our we could have a bye week and then play these boys again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This could be our next opponent. So why would we empty the chamber on this game right here? You know what I'm saying? They already basically saying we losing it. We not playing Herbert, then we don't want to win the game. You know what I'm saying? So we just gonna do just enough to win the game. We got a pick to the crib. Boop, that's it right there. That's the one big play we needed to kind of get us kick-started, get that lead. And them boys not really trying to catch up. They're not really trying to do nothing, man. So I get it, man. We ran about 10 plays on offense. You feel me?
Yeah.
We ran about 10 total plays on offense, man. So it is what it is, bro. We Sean is a mastermind at this, man. You know what I'm saying? How matchups look, the Chargers got a good chance to go get a win, you know? And if they don't, then we still ain't showed nobody else nothing either. For
Yep.
about 2 weeks straight, we kind of been keeping it real simple, real vanilla. We gonna do just enough to win these games and work on other little stuff. Our power running game. Teams gonna know we run the ball, we still running the ball. We gonna work on stuff within the game, you know what I'm saying? So I get it, man. And you'll see, this what we want, man. We want everybody in the media to be criticizing our offense, everybody to be saying, well, their offense trash. You see what happened last time they did it, right? Last time they did it, we just slowly but surely knocked off another 8 games after we won about 4 straight. They started hating on the offense, hating on Bo. We knocked off about 7 straight more in a row. You know what I'm saying? The offense, and in them 7 games, 6 of them games, our offense looked like they could win a chip, you know? So that's what we want, man. We ain't in the ego stroking business. We want to be the home underdog when the Jags come to town or when the Bills come to town. We want to be the home underdog. That's just how Sean wanted to be drawn up. I promise you that.
Yeah, absolutely. I will say the one thing that trend I guess I've seen over the last 3 weeks that I don't love is the red zone offense. I think it's three out of the last 9 trips to the red zone going back to the Jags game have been converted into touchdowns. Is there any, and even knowing what we're talking about here, which is you weren't going to show anything against the Chiefs, you weren't going to show anything against the Chargers, is there any worry from your standpoint of being able to flip that switch back on into this game's important, now we do have to score in the red zone mode?
I think it's all a part of the plan. Even when we played the Jags, I went back, I watched that game. I'm like, bro, this is pretty vanilla too. Sean is looking at this game like, man, we might see these guys in the playoffs. We might see these guys in the playoffs early, first round, second round, whatever. This could be another opponent. So I ain't saying we lost it on purpose, but I'm not going to empty the tank right now. You know what I'm saying? If we do lose this game, we still got a great chance to be. Matter of fact, if we do lose this game, we still are the number 1 seed. You know what I'm saying? So why would I empty the tank when I'm probably going to see this team again? Let them empty the tank. They the ones trying to win this game and get a first round, the number 1 seed. So let them empty the tank, then we'll go off of them. Same with Vance Joseph. He's doing the same thing. He's not running all his pressures. He's not doing the exact game plan he would do against the Chargers, against the Jags. Why would he do it? If I win this game, I'm the number 1 seed. If I lose this game, I'm the number 1 seed. I may play both of these teams. My first game out, my first game in the playoffs, my second game in the playoffs, I'm probably going to see these teams right here. Like, come on, man. It's genius if you ask me. See how they want to play you. and then you empty the chain. You know what I'm saying? Then you empty the chamber. You know what I'm saying? So it's I bet Sean got red zone plays that we've been cooking up in practice that we just ain't ran yet.
Yeah, I mean, I've been saying that too, and kind of, I guess, hoping that that's the case. But I mean, you really think like this is the advantage you get of having a coach who has been doing this for 20 years, and who has been to a Super Bowl and been to the playoffs damn near every year. Like he's probably made some mistakes early in his career
Yep.
in this regard of like, oh man, we've got this team in week 15. We got to send a message to them and the rest of the league that we can beat them. And then, the playoffs came around, you did match up with against them and you were thinking, man, I wish we didn't use all of our good stuff. So you have an advantage of having a coach with this much experience. And I think there is a real chance that, a month from now, we could be saying, Sean was a genius because you saw the Chargers in round 2 and you got the Jags in round 3, and
Yep.
he played possum with them the first time around so that he could pounce the second time.
Exactly, man. That's why it's so hard to beat a team twice. Because if you play a team, boom, you play them week 3. You really game plan for them. You run all the stuff that you game plan, and boom, you was the better team that day, right? They see, okay, they did this on us. They played us like this on offense. They played us like this on defense. Now you do the countering to come back to what they did. Now, if we won the game, why would we change anything? Like, you know what I'm saying? If I played you this way and I beat you, I probably would be a fool to change everything I did and come play you a totally different way, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna have the majority. I'm gonna have some stuff that's different. The majority of the shit I run is gonna be the same way as I beat you. You feel me? Then the next team, they come counter all the shit you did. Now they win. Then it's that's just how football go, man. I'm telling you. That's why it's so hard to beat a team twice, let alone beat a team 3 times. Like, bro, it's almost impossible to beat a team 3 times. So it's just how the game go, man. It's just how the game go, man. I want the Jags to pop the Bills and pull up on us again. Feel me? I want it to happen. I pray they do.
I love it. We'll talk a little bit about the matchups in the second segment here. And by the way, we have an awesome guest joining us in the third segment, which I'm super excited for you guys to see, a young Talib.
Oh, man.
Oh,
baby.
A couple of things. You mentioned the pick six, and as I was sitting there watching the game with Benny Fowler yesterday, he said, like, you got to ask Aqib, one of the greatest pick six artists in NFL history, what it's like to get a pick six in Mile High in a big game.
Surprisingly, RK, it's very, very quiet. When it's happening, you just hear like, and then you hear, it's crazy. It's like, hey, it's magical, RK. It's magical, man. You'll be surprised how quiet. I wish you could go into the brain of the interceptor. You know what I'm saying? It's so quiet, bro. You don't hear nothing, and then it's bam, super loud, man. So hey, near sideline, baby. See, you got that pick. Caught it on the run, hit near sideline. Whoop, used them blocks. Riley Moss got out, finished it off. Easy work, man. It took me a few years to realize all I got to do is go near sideline like the coaches teach us, and you'll score.
That's great. When you're in that moment, can you hear the different levels of the crowd? Because there's a original pop. There's the first, you probably don't hear this, but like when it looks like it could be intercepted, there's this first buzz that comes over the crowd. It's like, then you pick it and everyone goes crazy. And then you make a couple moves and boom, oh, you're up the sideline. And now it looks like you can score. And then it goes to a whole other octave louder than that.
Yeah, RK, the interceptor, he don't hear none of that shit. Yeah. He hear the pick, and then you just hear your own movement. Is all you can hear is your mental. You inside of your own head. That's all you can hear, RK. I'm telling you, can't hear shit. And then as soon as you score, you
That's
hear
when you hear it.
You hear the sound come. It's like it go mute. Like you put earplugs. Now you put earplugs in, you could just hear yourself talking real good. It's like that. As soon as you score, boom, the sound come back on, man. So I have to watch. You got to watch it back on the TV copy to really hear the eruption, to really hear it how it happened. You got to put the TV copy on.
That's awesome. That sounds, yeah, I can imagine that's an addicting feeling once you feel
Mm-hmm.
it.
Very.
Speaking of, so another thing that we were talking about with Benny is you've had the opportunity. Obviously, the Broncos are going to host at least one playoff game, maybe two. You've had the opportunity to be on both sides of it at Mile High. You came in as an opponent into a playoff game there, if I'm not mistaken, and
Mm-hmm.
obviously you played several as a player. So, what are the two sides of that like? Because obviously, the first one that you experienced was coming in there as an opponent.
Now, the first time I came in there as an opponent, AFC Championship game, and I'm telling you, RK, in the warm-ups, I wasn't like usually in warm-ups, I'm in the game, I'm going through warm-ups. I just think about we doing little stuff. We going against the offense 7-on-7, 2x2 will come out. I think of what the other team is doing. Oh, 2x2, he running this. I'm just going through my notes, my situations in my head. When I played in Denver, I wasn't thinking about shit but the altitude. My lips and my mouth was so fucking dry, RK. I'm like, fuck, I can't breathe. What I'm gonna do? I need some Carmat. I need some Aquifer. Like, what? I gotta do this. I gotta do this. Like my feet start cramping. I'm talking about, man, worst warm up I ever had. It was the AFC Championship game, and I was like, fuck, I ain't went through none of my. I gotta guard Demarius Thomas for Pete's sake. You feel me? And I ain't went through nothing that I usually go through. I got in the locker room and I'm doing this, and you see all the guys doing it. Hey, I need this. Let me do this, and I'm like, damn, bro, we not locked in like we usually be locked in.
Mm.
Altitude already on our ass. You know what I'm saying? And all we did was went through the warm up. So that's my opponent being a visitor coming there to play. Now as a I play here, I live here, I do this shit every week. Okay, it's you see them, they come out, the receivers, the whoever the opponents, they come out, they play so hard. About the end of that second, middle of that third quarter, you could just see it. The altitude hit them. The routes get slower and sloppy. The blocking, they don't want to block no more. I'm telling you, the tempo it just get turned down a little bit, man. It's real. I seen the best guys come out there and just tap out. You just ain't got no more juice. By the fourth quarter, your juice is all the way down, and when you playing it regularly, your juice don't. It remains the same. You know what I'm saying? So I seen guys, Julio's, Sammy Watkins. I seen guys come out there, man, with great juice. And by that fourth quarter, the block, everything is turned down a little bit, man. So it's definitely, for sure, I promise you, Mile High is for sure an advantage.
Do you think that there's something to like if you come there for a playoff game as well, like maybe your adrenaline, like
Oh,
you're
yeah.
already got your heart beating faster
Oh,
than
yeah.
normal,
Oh, yeah.
and
I'm
so it hits
telling
you
you,
harder?
if you go anywhere for a playoff game, you're gonna be a little more tired. You're gonna exhort a little more energy because, like I say, the levels turn up. It's a playoff game. You're gonna turn up your warm up. First of all, your mental from Monday through Saturday has been turned up. You're probably gonna study harder than you've been studying. You know what I'm saying? So by the time you get to that game, you're gonna exhort more energy because everybody's playing harder because it's more on the line. You lose, you go home. You do that in Mile High. Yeah, I'm telling you, you by that fourth quarter, you gonna be down. You gonna be turned down. Martavius Bryant, I'm telling you, I seen it with my own eyes. Man, it looked one way at the beginning. By the time that fourth quarter come, your energy is just turned down, man. I'm telling you, you can't help it.
Could you feel the difference between like the crowd intensity from like a big regular season game to a playoff game?
Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure, man. It's a clip. You probably could find it and put it on here. It's a clip. I'm on the sideline. I'm like, bro, feel that, man. Hey, feel that. The motherfucking crowd was going crazy. I'm on the sideline, like, hey, y'all boys, feel that shit. They was going crazy. Might have been saying defense, or I can't remember what they were saying. Whatever it was, I'm like, hey, bro, feel that. I'm walking up inside our sideline, like, hey, crowd was going nuts. Like our crowd ain't never done that before. You know what I'm saying? So they crank up to another notch. Oh, you could feel it, man. I even been in New England. I remember that. I'm like, bro, I got there, right? Whoop, I got a pick six my first game in New England. Andrew Luck threw me a pick. Went to the crib. I'm like, oh, it's loud as shit in New England. We ain't got this in Tampa. Loud in here. We get to that first playoff game, playing like the Texans or somebody, Andre Johnson, them. We get a pick six that game or whatever. Whole nother level, RK. I'm like, oh my God. Like the crowd they do they 1-2 in the playoffs too, man. They more excited. A pick six in the playoffs is more exciting than a pick six week 10. And
Yep.
you definitely can hear it. Simple as
Well,
that.
and like, you know, for me being a fan, like that feeling is addicting too, because it's like the fans almost feel like we're so close, like we can like will the team to another level. And like there's a certain sound that you get in those games where it's like you can't even hear it anymore. Like it gets so loud that it's like it's legitimately deafening, where you're just like, holy shit. Like last time I felt it was that Nuggets playoff run when they won the championship, like being in there for the
Right.
Lakers game. Like it was just like it can get so loud that you can't even hear it. And like I chase that. Like I just want to be in a game where it gets that loud.
No, let me tell you, RK. I was playing with the Rams. We went to New Orleans, the pass interference game, against Sean Payton them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's probably the one time Sean Payton had a number one seed and didn't go to the Super Bowl. You feel me? One pass interference call away from going to the Super Bowl, because when Sean Payton get the number one seed, he go to the chip. Simple as
And
that. You
it
know what I'm
was
saying?
a bad call.
A bad call. I was part of it. I looked like, damn, ain't see no flash. Yes, you feel me? It was a bad call, but that game, RK, that was the loudest. I was on the sideline when our offense was on. The stadium was so fucking loud. You can't hear it. Like I'm literally like, you can't hear the guy right next to me. You can see Big Whit, Andrew Whitworth, like he trying to get the calls from the guard who right here. He up on his head like this. Jared Goff gotta go say it in all their ear, like they right up on each other, man. That by far, I will say, in that dome that day,
Yeah.
NFC Championship game, that was the loudest game I ever played in, I ever been a part of. It was very quiet when I was on the field going against the offense, but
Hmm.
when I was sitting on that sideline, it's like, bro, Chris, he's sitting there. Chris, he's like, bro, I like this is amazing. He can't hear me. He right here, can't hear shit. I'm talking about like concert, like can't hear shit. RK, loudest game I ever been a part of. Easy.
Yeah, those domes, they go to another level because they hold it in.
Right, right.
Oh, crazy. All right. Well, we're going to talk a little bit more about this week coming up, especially the NFL matchups, and maybe a little bit about what the Broncos should be doing this week. But first, a shout out to our friends over at Strawberry Fields Cannabis. Locations all over the state: Denver, Pueblo, Trinidad, Downeyville. If you're coming through, you got a chance to swing by a Strawberry Fields location. They've got premium flower, they've got vapes, they've got the best edibles, topicals. Any way you want it, they got it over at Strawberry Fields, and they've got great deals. So make sure you're joining their loyalty program so you can get hooked up with a different great deal damn near every day. Right now, if you make a purchase of over $75 at the Denver location, you'll be entered to win a full pound of flour for just $16. So you can use the code DNVR for 25% off your entire purchase. Of course, you must be 21 and older with a valid ID to purchase. Swing by strawberryfieldscannabis.com, and that goes for all of the visitors of Colorado, including whatever teams may be coming in to see us in a couple weeks. They can swing by Strawberry Fields as well. All right, Aqib, bye week this week. Another thing that you've had experience with.
Mm-hmm.
What's the approach? What's the goal of this week? What would you like to see these players doing with this time?
You just sharpen tools, man. You have an idea who you gonna play. You know what I'm saying? It'd be this team or probably this team. Try to make sure you watch the games. You kind of get ahead a little bit. Watch a little bit of this team, a little bit of this team. But the basics, man, you really just go back to the basics. If you're a cover two team, you make sure all my technique in my cover two is perfect. I know all my checks. You just go back to the basics this week, man. So our basic runs, you make sure our count is perfect. If they line up like this, we block it like this. If they line up like this, we block it like this. If he come down late, we adjust it to this. If they come down like this, we flip it to this side. So you just make sure all your basic offense, your basic defense is sharp as a fucking blade. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. That's really all you can do this week, man. You stay in good condition. You had nice, fast tempo practices to keep that conditioning up. Maybe a little bit longer practices to keep that conditioning up. You're not gonna play a game and get that real workout. So you just have a long, fast practices. Make sure that conditioning stay up, man, and just
And they're
sharp.
not even practicing until the weekend.
Yeah, well, I mean, I know Sean, the Super Bowl winning, Super Bowl going coach. You feel me? But I just know how we did it. You know,
Yeah.
we practiced. I think we practiced. We probably had a nice little break, but like Wednesday, Thursday, maybe Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we probably practiced. We probably had nice long, hard practices just for conditioning. But I
Yeah.
know if Sean do it on the weekend, maybe he trying to emulate that game. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have a nice long practice on Saturday, Sunday to emulate that game type vibe, stay on the same clock. I get it, but they will practice, and when they practice, it's gonna be fast tempo. You're gonna make sure guys get tired when they practice. So
Love it. Would you, like, as a player, like you kind of mentioned it, but like, would you look at it and be like, okay, like I think the Chargers are gonna beat the Patriots, so I'm gonna get a little head start on the Chargers, even though with them you've seen them twice. But like, would
yep.
you, almost bet on a team with your time and spend a little extra time on them?
For sure, man. I think with us, I think Joe Woods even did that. Like, man, we probably gonna play these guys or these guys. So, you know what I'm saying? We ain't got nothing to do this week in these meetings. We'll watch a little bit of our tape, critique ourselves a little bit in practice or whatever. Then we'll get a head start on boom. These guys, they like to run this. We look at them, they do this. The next day we'll watch the other team just to get just so that when they do win the game and we now game planning for them, this ain't the first time we've seen these guys. Especially if it's like a team who we haven't played this year, like a Bills. Say like the Bills could be our first opponent. I'll be watching the Chargers. I watch the Bills. I say, man, we probably gonna play one of those teams. One day I'll put that Chargers tape on. One day I'll put that Bills tape on. Chargers, you see them all the time. You kind of know what they're doing. But if it's going to be an opponent that we don't normally see, like the Bills, I put that on and see this how they playing this year. They doing a lot of this. He going to these guys. They running these kind of routes. They doing this in the red zone. Just give you a nice little taste real quick before you have the game plan. I'll for sure do that.
Yeah, and then if it does come true and you got to face them, you feel like, shoot, Monday comes around, you've already got a 3-day head start or whatever.
Exactly. Got a nice little jump on them. When we turn it on Monday, this not our first time seeing these guys, man. We feel like, okay, we got 36 hours. We 36 hours ahead of the game or 24 hours ahead of the game. You know what I'm saying? So it pay off for sure.
All right, so let's look at these matchups and maybe come to a conclusion about who we think the Broncos are going to face. But we'll go through the whole NFL here. First one here is Saturday at 2:30 p.m. We got Rams at Panthers. Panthers, I mean, backed in as much as you can possibly back your way in to lose in Week 18 and need some help from another bad team in your division, 8-9. But now you get to host a playoff game. Congratulations, you get Matt Stafford and Sean McVay coming in.
Nah, for real. That's gonna be, I won't say easy. Ain't nothing easy. And they already done popped the Rams, so I'm sure they feeling good about it. But that's gonna be one of them games. How they played the Rams, would they change anything? They played so damn good. Do you think the Panthers gonna change how they played the Rams? Like, I doubt it. They're like, man, we played them like this, we beat them, we ran this on defense. Do you think Sean McVay is gonna say, okay, they showed us their hand, they played us like this? He's the one who's gonna have the adjustments. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a nice, not easy, but a nice, convincing win by the Rams, man. They'll win that thing by 10 or more points. Convincing in the NFL is 23-13. That's a pretty, we won pretty easy. 33-23, we won pretty easy. Like, that's convincing. 10 points or more, 14 points is a blowout to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
10 points, we won convincingly. Then you get to your one-score games, touchdown, field goal, and all that.
10.5 point spread. So great call by you.
They might not win, they might not cover, but they'll win by 10.
That's probably just the way that Vegas wants it. All right, next one, staying in the NFC on Saturday. You've got Bears hosting the Packers. What a fun matchup to have in the wild card round.
And they division, that's a wild card division. They 1-1, I think. I'm about done betting against these Bears though, man. So I'm telling you, I gotta ride with the Bears. I think the Bears find a way to win it at home. The Packers been struggling lately, man. They've been struggling. They're not going into the playoffs on like this. They going into the playoffs like this on the decline, man. So the Bears, they I think they lost their last two too. They lost their last 2 games. But man, somebody got to win the game, right? So
Yeah.
I'm going with that Bears run game, man. I think Ben Johnson come with a great game plan, man. I think the Bears win it.
Yeah, I got the Bears as well, and mostly it's just because we have a great Bears show out there in Chicago. I love those guys. I want this for them. They will be hurting if they don't get that job done. So I just, for their own mental health, I'm hoping they get this one.
Right, for real.
All right, let's transition now into the AFC. Sunday morning, 11 a.m. You've got the Bills traveling to Jacksonville to take on the surging Jags.
Bills and the Jags, man. I feel like this might be the game of the week, honestly. I feel like it's going to be very, very close, very, very tight game. And I think Superman pull it out. I think he make just enough plays at the end of the game. I think he pull it out, man. I think he win that game, and we don't even get our get back at Jacksonville. I'm gonna be rooting for Jacksonville because I want us to play Jacksonville again. I ain't like that shit. I want us to play Jacksonville again, but deep down in my heart, I think the Bills go pop them boys for sure.
Yeah, I look at this one and I just think about the experience that
Yep.
Josh Allen has. Like, he's been in Arrowhead in an AFC Championship game in the freezing cold. He is going
Yep.
to be completely unfazed about going to Jacksonville. So I'm with you. I'm sure all of our new fans who have been watching this show and commenting ever since the Jags beat the Broncos will love us both taking the Bills here. Then you go middle of the day back on the NFC side, 49ers traveling to Philadelphia.
Man, West Coast to East Coast. What time is that game?
That game is at 2:30 p.m., so that would be 11:30 a.m. San Francisco
So
time.
San Fran, they're gonna be on 11. They gonna think it's 11:30. I hate the West Coast to East Coast games, and I really think the Eagles is just gonna be a force to be reckoned with in these playoffs right now, man. They haven't played their best game probably all year, and they still popping everything. You know what I'm saying? The defense been present all year. I think that offense get it going, and I'm picking Philly.
I don't know what to do because I was so in on the 49ers after I watched that Bears game, and obviously their defense struggled, but they were so clinical on offense, and then they just did nothing on offense against the Seahawks, which is obviously a much better defense. Eagles have a very formidable defense, I would say. But more importantly than anything, I am married to an Eagles fan, so I will be taking the Eagles.
Hey, there you go, man.
All right, last game of Sunday, and I think maybe this definitely has a chance to be game of the day, and that's the Chargers traveling to New England to take on the Patriots.
Yeah, I like the matchup, man. I like Mintz and that defense just going against a young rookie quarterback, man. He gonna have some new shit for him for sure. You know what I'm saying? And I like Drake May and Josh McDaniels in that offense, man. So I think it'll definitely be a heavyweight battle. Uh, it's gonna be this is the I think this is gonna be the runner up for the second best game of the week, but. Yeah, I'm riding with the Patriots at home, man. Foxborough is one of the top 3, top 4 toughest places to play in the National Football League. When you got a good team and they got it rolling in there, that vibe is gonna be freezing cold.
Yep.
That's another West Coast to East Coast game,
Yep.
and it's just a tough place to play, man. It's that atmosphere gonna be crazy. They excited to get back, man. So. I'm gonna ride with the Patriots, man. Somehow, some way, Vrabel gonna find a way, man. He gonna get it done.
I hope the Patriots win, mostly because it's not that I don't want to see the Chargers for any reasons that have to do with the Chargers. When I think of the playoffs, I just don't think about playing the Chargers at home. Like I want to see a different team.
Exactly.
So I'll be pulling for the Patriots. My fear is that how are they going to respond when they find themselves in a tough situation against a tough defense in a must-have game? Like they just haven't played in that at all this year, and
Who that?
so
New England?
yeah, like how is New England going to respond to the pressure? Because I don't think they've really been under it this
No, they ain't.
season.
It's a lot of guys who haven't really been in these type of situations in the AFC. Burrow not there, Mahomes not there, Lamar not there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So experience is definitely gonna play a part in these playoffs, man. So Bo got a little taste of it, but I wouldn't even call Bo got experience. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
Sean Payton, he got great experience in it. You know what I'm saying? So we got guys who been in these games before, man. So I don't know. I think it's only two teams really who really got good experience in these situations, and that's Josh and Aaron Rodgers. You feel me? So
Yeah.
you feel me? So it's new to everybody in the AFC. That's why it's so wide open to me, man. It's Josh Allen got to go on the road to do everything. His defense ain't the best, and everybody else is basically new to this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I'm going to pick the Patriots because everyone who knows me knows I will never pick the Chargers, but
Never.
I do worry about them just finding themselves in a situation that they haven't been in all year.
And
not knowing
Harbaugh
how
is
to
a winner
handle
though. Harbaugh, he dig down and get things out of his team that his team don't know they got in them. You know what I'm saying? Every team he's a part of. You know what I'm saying? So I respect I respect Harbaugh a ton. Yeah, I respect Jim a ton, man. I think he's an amazing, winning, great leader, and he definitely would have them boys ready to play. So much that he didn't even try to get the 6th seed. We don't want the 6th seed. And hey, we gonna sit our guys and rest our guys. We going to New England. Put it like
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying? That's how much confidence. That's gonna say a lot to me as a player. Like, hey, coach, hey, shit. We going to New England. We starting on New England. We not even watching no tape on the Broncos. We starting on New England right now. So we preparing for them boys for 2 weeks. And hey, we gonna see how it go.
Yeah, and if I'm Vrabel, I'm using that against them. Like,
Yep.
hey, they wanted you. They called you out. They laid down against the Broncos because they wanted to face you. How does that make you feel?
Yep.
All right. So actually, it's already determined based on your picks of those two games. That would be Bills coming to Denver for the second round. But we'll talk about this last game here, and we've got the Steelers after what might have been the game of the year, at least the fourth quarter of the year. Right up next to Broncos Giants fourth quarter, but this one obviously higher stakes. After that game, taking on the Texans, but they get them at home.
Hey, I told you about these win streaks. You see, look, quietly, you see, I got the team who on the 8-game win streak and the team who on the 9-game win streak getting popped first round, man. I'm going with Pittsburgh at home. Good as that defense been playing, they just gave up a 30 ball on their way to they was like this. You give up a 30 ball going into the playoffs, you turn like this a little bit.
To Riley Leonard?
To Riley Leonard, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, that was the game that they played. All the guys, they playing like they sat guys or, hey, guys played. Gave up a 30 ball, man. I don't like that. And I feel like Arthur Smith and Aaron Rodgers and the guys, they found something in the fourth quarter. They found some more little wrinkles. They let him throw the ball more than I've seen him throw the ball damn near all year. And then they had DK back, man. So, hey, the running game kind of got going, man. So, and then it's just Foxborough is one of those places. Pittsburgh is another one of those places, man. You got to win a game in January in Pittsburgh. You know that thing going to be rocking. And that's going to be a very, very hard, tough place to play against a team with not a lot of. They got some experience in these playoffs. I guess they got some one and dones. They might have got a couple playoff wins too, but just not that much experience in these playoffs.
Yeah, so I thought this was going to be the one that you and I would differentiate because there's just going to be one that doesn't make sense. Like all of the other ones that we've picked make sense. Bills beating the Jaguars, like that's going to be a popular pick throughout the week. I mean, they're favored. There's going to be one that just catches everyone off guard. And that's where I'm with you on this. Somehow, some way, the Steelers. I mean, I'm watching that game last night. Going into the game, I didn't think the Steelers should win. In the middle of the game, I didn't think the Steelers should win. At the end of the game, I didn't think the Steelers should have won, and yet they won. And that's like, I feel like Mike Tomlin just figures it out every year.
Figure it out, man. Hey, they got a good group of vets on their team. J.J. Watt found a way to make a huge play in there. You know what I'm saying? A-Rod, he turned back the hands of time. He throwing dots all over the field. Hey, man, Arthur Smith really got in that bag and started dialing it up. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, confidence, momentum, man. They got into the tournament. Now, you best believe Mike T, he going to have them boys thinking we could win a chip right now. A-Rod, too. So, I like it. I like him to go get it.
If I could have my way, though, I would have it go chalk in terms of all the home teams winning so that the Broncos could get the Steelers.
Nah, for real. Yeah, y'all come on that road. Y'all come on that road, man. Head west, man. We'll look at that for real. I like us against them guys.
Facts. And last thing I want to mention in this segment is something you hit on. Actually, I have two more things. The second one's quick, though. Something you hit on, though, is no Mahomes, no Burrow, no Lamar Jackson in these playoffs. And before the season, if you just like look at the AFC, you just say, wow, the quarterbacks in this conference make it so hard to imagine winning it because there's so many superstars under center in this conference. Well, you just took out 3 of the best 4 before the tournament even started. And I just think, what an opportunity for the Broncos. You have home field. You got to win 2 home games to go to the Super Bowl, to win the AFC, and you don't have to worry about those 3 guys being in there. Allen obviously still in it, and Drake May's great, and Trevor Lawrence is on a tear, Stroud, whoever, but this is a unique opportunity for the Denver Broncos that might not come around every year.
Hey, it's probably not going to be around in the next 5 years, man. We probably won't see it. In the next 5 years, we probably won't see another playoffs where Lamar, Burrow, and Patrick Mahomes are not involved in it. You know what I'm saying? So it's wide open, man. It's wide open. It's opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So you got to take advantage of it. When you get these kind of opportunities, you got to take advantage of it, man. So I think Sean know that. And he had the guys ready to go.
Yeah. Last one, just a little note that I wrote down here because I wanted to see what you thought about it. The New York Jets went 17 football games and got 0 interceptions.
That's crazy. They the first team in hit. That's just sound. So it's so many fluke games. Like even our pick yesterday. Even Quan pick yesterday was a whoop tip ball. Like y'all ain't get a tip ball. You feel me? You ain't have one tip ball go your way. Like, oh my God, it's unheard of.
The one that Lamar throws it to the Steelers, like it gets out of his hand somehow, just in TJ Watt's lap. Nothing.
Hey, nothing Lamar could do about that, right? He could get tipped, then a lineman tip it, then like y'all ain't get one of those all year. 17 games, you ain't get one of those, man. So hey, I don't know. That's unheard of. Not one overthrow arcade. Like, come on.
I gotta see like a highlight tape of all the easy ones that they must have dropped because there's no way they didn't have some opportunities.
Like even then, like how many did you? How long is this highlight tape of these drop picks? Like it got like, bro, I don't know how that happened. I really don't know how that happened, man. You got the worst juju imaginable on your defense. If you can't get one interception, bro, it's just unheard of. That's why it's the first time in history. It's fucking unheard of.
Unheard of. All right, got something exciting coming up here in the next segment. We haven't had a lot for Buffs fans recently, so this would be a really, really cool one. The next in line of the Talib family is joining the show.
Yes, sir, man. My young bull, you know what I'm saying? Yamil Talib, man, he pulling up on us, man. Got the O, committed, Colorado, baby, prime. We pulling up, man. Super proud of that dude. Super, super thankful for the opportunity, prime, for real.
All right, super stoked to welcome onto the show Yamil Talib, one of the newest additions to the Colorado Buffaloes. And I'm excited for this one, man, because I think every great football team needs a Talib on it.
Hey, that sound good to me, RK. You know what I'm saying? Sound good to me.
uh,
Five, what's up, baby? You good?
Man, what's good?
You know what I'm saying? I'm excited. My dog got that O. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah,
Prime hit
ready
me,
to get
pull
up
the
there.
trigger. Hey, you worked hard for that, man. How you feeling about it?
Nah, I can't wait to get up there, play with Prime, play with all the Colorado fans in that big stadium. I can't wait.
I love it, man. Hey, I want to let you guys kind of just like talk a little bit because Aqib, you were out there too, uh, in Boulder. So what was this weekend like for you guys?
Man, I'm gonna tell you what, RK. The vibe that is presented when you go to Boulder, man, with all the coaches. I knew about 8 coaches out there. I didn't even know I knew all these guys. From Sap to Jeremy Cole, one of the assistant strength coaches, to Andre Gerard, to Von Bell, to man, I know so many people out there
Echo.
and the Pecco. That's my dog. I can't forget about Pecco, man. The atmosphere that Prime has created out there, man, is very welcoming. It's home like, man. So that's one of the major things that stood out to me. What about you, Fa?
I mean, yeah, I say the same thing. Coach Elo, Coach Pecco, Coach Sapp, them all real good coaches. They gonna get me right. I love the vibe out there. Got beautiful mountains in the background of the stadium. Stadium huge. I know it's gonna be packed. So yeah.
Yeah, the locker room, just the whole facilities was second to none, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a great opportunity, man. I can't wait. I'm really gonna be out there on that sideline now, RK. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I just can't wait, man. Uh New OC, go offense. What's his name, RK?
Yeah, Brennan Marion. He's the truth.
Coach Marion, man, the vibe. He probably danced the whole visit, man.
Nah,
He just
facts.
live. He
Yeah.
real live with it, man. He got a couple wide outs, couple big time under the radar wide outs to commit this weekend. You know what I'm saying? He got Julian Lewis there. Julian Lewis came to the dinner, man. He chopped it up with all the guys. So man, it's creating itself, man. I can't wait to see what he do with it.
Yeah, Yamil, what was it like for you? What was the experience of being there like?
Nah, it was second to none. Like it was crazy out there. Being at Charlotte, we ain't have no huge stadium or big locker room like that. All the college, they got a whole bunch of Colorado uniforms. So it was real nice. I loved it up there. Can't wait to get back up there.
Oh yeah, that black and gold is smooth, huh?
Oh yeah,
Smooth.
was in that all black in the photo shoot. Them jerseys hard.
Yeah. It's coming together, man. The whole defense is gonna be revamped. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
it's gonna be all new guys. The starting positions, the playtime, all that shit wide open. RK. So hey, it's in our blood, baby. We just go grind. We go
Get
grind
to
and
work.
stand out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For real.
Hell yeah, man. What was it about like the experience and all of that made you decide first weekend of the portal like you were gonna make the decision to be a Buff?
I think it's definitely the coaches, Coach Elo, Coach Pecco. They was talking to me real good the whole visit. I know they're gonna develop me and improve my game on the D line. So that was one of the big factors.
Yeah, Coach Rob out there too, man. He running the show. Uh, he come from that pro era. So man, everything just sounded good, man. It sounded like where we need to be. You know what I'm saying? It's basically was zero edges on the roster. That play a big part too. You know what I'm saying? They got to bring in every edge they got this year is gonna be brought in this year. You know what I'm saying? So just that depth chart being wide open. Hey, you can't turn down a wide open depth chart, and you
And
can't
in the
turn
Big
down
12,
that coaching. And like you said, Five, up, you can't turn down the opt to go shine in the Big 12, opt to go compete in the Big 12, man. So
That's awesome, man. Super stoked for you. I gotta ask quickly, what's it like having Aqib Talib as your uncle?
nah, it's amazing. He gonna get on you, make sure you're doing the right things. But
of
no,
course.
that's my dog. We gonna go to work. Anytime I'm back, he gonna pop out to the game. So it's live. I love him.
Yeah, we work, RK. See, Mill got 2 younger brothers, and he got my two sons. So it's like 5 of them. They all play ball. Mill the lead dog out of all of them. You know what I'm saying? So we couldn't ask for me and my brother couldn't ask for a better lead dog, man. They all look up to him. Talking about before the season, I put his high school highlights on. Hey, look, if y'all not playing like this, then you ain't doing enough. It's how you play. I always talk to him about it's how you play. My dog play hard, RK. I'm talking about putting his face on shit. You feel me? That's if you a defensive person, corners, we get the finesse a little bit. We still got to hit. Ours more about coverage. But linebacker, safeties, D-line, you better be physical as fuck, putting your face on shit. And hey, Colorado is definitely getting a player who do that, man. So he the perfect lead dog for all the youngins, man. They all look up to him, man. And I'm proud of my dog, for real.
Yeah.
What have you learned from a football perspective from Aqib?
Oh, I learned a lot. Like I'll say high school, he was helping with our defense a lot. When I was at linebacker, I learned a lot of like coverage stuff I didn't know, like just with match, like learn a lot with that. I would say he knows a lot of NFL players, so I'm at the edge right now. He'll talk to Vaughn, give me some little tips from Vaughn. So, that's always beneficial.
Dang.
And how to work.
That-
That's what he leaving out. He know how to work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause we grind, RK. Like once we hit that field, there ain't no ages when we hit the field. You know, the
Yeah.
7-year-old, he get talked to just like Mill get talked to. You know what I'm saying? Once we hit the field, we grind and we work. You know what I'm saying? So and he know how to work. He from when we first had the gym in 2015 to now, man, he a totally different dude. You know what I'm saying? He figured it out being around me. He learned how to work for real.
And I'm sure that you've talked quite a bit about film because I know that's something that's big for you, Aqib, and I know it's something that's really big for Coach Prime as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
tell
yeah.
him how you got some of them sacks. How you got some of them sacks in while you was at Charlotte.
Now Keith called me, told me start watching them first and second down play action plays. So I started watching that film, and I decided to take my shot. I recognize the formation, go take my shot.
Yeah,
Look, them first second down. I
it's
had him on
crazy.
them, RK.
I really think
I had him on them first second. I'm like in
I lo-
college, all this quick game. If the quarterback gonna hold the ball, it's gonna be first, second down, play actions, shots. You know what I'm saying? That's how you really get your sacks in college. Had him on them, right? Watch them, study them, know the formations, have an idea when they coming. Bam, bam, here you go. The very next week, sack. The very next week, sack. The very next week, another sack. All of them on early down, first, second down, play actions. Okay, I'm telling you that. Hey, that film gonna do it to you. I'm telling you, every time.
that's great. That's great, and I just think it's so invaluable because I think at the college level is where you really get a leg up on the competition if you're watching tape. Like, not there's so many guys around you who are not doing that.
Right.
Yeah.
What's the vibe like kind of in the building? I mean, there were so many visitors up there this week. I have to imagine it was pretty electric.
Oh yeah, nah. All the GAs and all the staff I met, they was all real cool, real genuine people. Just like the atmosphere, just everything was good up there. It was real positive, ready to get to work, Loved all the coaches. So
Yeah,
They kind of had them
I
split into groups
just
too.
the way that kind of things went last season.
Go ahead, RK.
Sorry, go ahead, Aqib.
Nah, you go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say with the way things went last year for the team, I just have to imagine there's a lot of like energy pushing towards getting it right, and I think all of the guys who are there like checking it out know and kind of there's you can tell me, Yamil, but like the energy towards like, hey, we're coming in here to get this right.
yeah, nah. Ben too, the safety, he was there with us. He was being the leader. He was talking real good. Like he want to switch the program around. He don't want to be 3-9 or 3-10 after the season again. So nah, he was there. He talked to us like all the defensive guys during the dinner. We had a good convo. Just telling everybody when we get up here, it's time to eat. It's time to work. We're not just gonna be BSing in the off season or nothing like that.
Prime, he don't like losing, man. And you could definitely see he was in there working. We was at breakfast, Prime was there. Lunch, Prime was there. All the meetings around the building, photo shoot, every Prime floating around, mingling with guys, talking to guys, man. He out there doing his best shit, trying to get big time players to the program. You know, Prime don't play with that losing, man. So he doing his part to get guys there. And it's gonna be a good product, RK. Watch what I tell you.
Never lied to me before.
You know what I'm saying?
Last one I got for you, Yamil, is just we heard a little bit from Aqib, but in your eyes, speaking to the fans of the Buffs, what are they getting when you show up on campus?
Oh yeah, nah, they're gonna get a leader, a real physical player. No, I ain't gonna be BS in that practice. I'm gonna come out there ready to work, ready to play, make plays on the field, go get sacks from this D line. Just make plays out there, change the game.
I love it. Aqib, you
For
got
sure.
anything else before we let him go?
Hey man, Buffs Nation, man. Hey, it's real pedigree right here, man. Just know, Mill been under my wing since day one. Played on my youth team, you know what I'm saying? Played at my high school, you feel me? And all he do is make plays. Bro, play edge. Had a pick last year, had some sacks. Telling you, had some forced fumbles. He make plays, man. So scope Buffs, baby. The Talib,
Yes,
we
sir.
pulling up. You feel me?
Yeah,
Let's go, man. Hey, congratulations.
thank you.
I know you'll be here in Colorado in just a few days, but I'll
Yup.
give you an early welcome. Welcome to the state, and can't wait to see what you do.
Yes,
All right,
sir.
appreciate it.
Take care,
All
Five.
right, y'all. All right, Keith. So.
See you, man. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, I love it. I'm super happy for him, man. Hey, bro, work, man. I'm talking about Oklahoma State out of high school, whole staff get fired. They bring in 6'6" edges, like, oh, they run this system. We want our edges to be 6'5" and 6'6". Mill 6'2", 245. Like, I don't fit that description. Boop, let's go. We got to get up out of here. We ain't gonna look like we gonna be playing here. Jump in the portal. We go to UNC Charlotte. Get on the field. Play about 500 plays. Balling.
Yeah.
See it say reconnecting. Jump on the field, man, bro, balling, you know what I'm saying? And everything he getting right now, I promise you, man, he earned it, man. Bro, go to work, for real. Proud of him.
That's awesome. And this you mentioned it, but like this defense for the Buffs needs everything right now. And so the
Everything.
opportunities are abound, and like the experience that he has, especially from working with you, and the stuff that he mentioned about like one of the first things he mentioned was being a leader, and that was something I felt like the defense really lacked last year. So I'm excited to see what he can do and what he'll be for this team.
Yeah, man, just a real Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius. February 13th, bro. Nephew birthday, February 8th. You know what I'm saying? He's just a real vocal, lead by action type of guy. You know what I'm saying? So he's not playing about that, man. He is a real good leader. Lead with his actions and he lead vocally, man. So I'm looking forward to it. You know what I'm saying? I think he gonna come out and earn something. You gotta earn everything. He gonna come out and first in the off-season workouts. That's where they kind of see who my dogs, who gonna kill the workouts, who gonna not be late, have zero absences. And that's the other thing. See, I talk to him. I'm gonna treat you. They want to go to the league. Well, I'm gonna start treating you like a pro right now. If I tell you the workout start at my house at 1:00, I should have asked him that. What time you gonna be there? 12:45. Like, you know what I'm saying? Little stuff like that. He already accustomed to that kind of little stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna treat you like a pro. I treat Barry like a pro. He's 7. Treat you like a pro, brother. You feel me? It's what you want. You get used to doing it this way, man. So I think he gonna adapt to how Prime do things real fast. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you earn your respect first through them off-season workouts. Gonna get out there, you gonna kill that. Bro got 3.4 in school. You ain't got to worry about him on the field. Bro don't go out. He ain't gonna be. I love our sponsor. Who our sponsor, RK?
Yeah, Strawberry Fields.
Strawberry Fields, but he will not be at Strawberry Fields, bro. Don't smoke, don't drink, don't party, man. He's straight ball. You feel me? So that's what you getting. He's straight football, man. A football head. You want it, man. So I'm looking forward to it.
That's great, especially because there's a lot of distractions available to you if you want to succumb to them, and
Of course.
that's all college football. But I've seen a lot of talented players mess it up with that stuff.
Same. Alcohol, partying, girls. I seen it all, man. I seen the coldest players. Don't make it because of one of the above. So, I tell them that. I kick it to them straight, RK.
So that means no lie zone pulling up on the sidelines this year.
Oh man, we there, baby. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we there. You feel me? Prime good. He ain't tripping on no cameras and all that extra, man. We there. You feel me?
I love it.
Often.
And also, I should have said this to him while he was on, but if he needs any recommendations or anything in Boulder, that's my hometown. So
for sure,
we'll get him set.
Yeah, man. We're going to get him some little NIA, some real sponsors and all that. You know what I'm saying? Prime them took care of him on that paper now. He ain't that pocket ain't short, you feel me? But we're going to get him some outside sponsors, man. That's your spot. Denver, my spot, man. Between the two, we're going to get him a Tesla truck. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get him some stuff to drive for this. We're going to get him taken care of, RK.
All right, that's going to wrap it up for us on the No Lie Zone. Great episode. Shout out to Yamil for joining us, man. Can't wait to see him ball. Cannot wait for these playoffs this week. I can't believe we just get to sit with our feet back and say, who's going to come see us in Denver? What a blessing.
This the best feeling in the world in the playoffs, okay? You know what I'm saying? Drink you a cold little brew and see who pulling up on you. You know what I'm saying? I love it, man.
I love it too. All right, next time we talk, we'll know who the opponent is. We appreciate you guys for tuning in, and we'll catch you next week on the No Lie Zone.